first time with James Conner. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Roethlisberger going to get this one to Conner, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He gets this one to Johnson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. DeAndre Carter's deep for the Texans. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
I'll probably leave early.
Okay. Time is there now? 3:30? Okay. Do you have a water bottle in here?
At their own 27-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now this one complete on the slant route. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
The 38-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
Ball carrier.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Steelers' 47-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Watson. Johnson's got it complete.
God damn.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Complete to Duke Johnson.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Bill O'Brien, an offensive mind, and he's going to trust his offense here. They're going for it on fourth. They will indeed snap it to Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. That'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it, and he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Cameron Hayward
in on the tackle.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Steelers.
They'll try the air now with Watson. And that's complete to Cooks. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. On first down, it's Johnson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson.
At the 17.
Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
3rd and 5.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. From the gun, here's Watson. Dancing to his left. And he's got it. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he will have a touchdown. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And a Steeler first down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
First down, Steelers.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. He finds his man Johnson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown.
Complete to number 19.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
2nd and 16. Out of the gun, Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and it's picked up by the Steelers.
That's
And he
some
takes
bullshit.
it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
On the return, the Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Watson flushed out right. He's going to take off with it, and he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Watson. He gets it to Cooks. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st and 10, Watson escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Will Fuller was the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10. A final shot before the break. Watson. It's caught left side by Cooks. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 45-yard line. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but
Randall Cobb on you got to feel it, baby. Touchdown, Houston. Randall Cobb, 66 yards, and the Texans have taken the lead. That's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Up 2nd and 4.
Working with a 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh my
Have a first
God.
down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Steelers first down.
Easy pick, bro.
On first down, it's Samuels.
Oh, yeah,
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Roethlisberger on target to Washington. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
To James Washington.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football.
Incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. And the catch made by Johnson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. 4 yards remain for 2nd down.
The Texans' 14-yard line.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby.
To the
He's at
house,
the 50.
my friend, to the house.
30. 20, 10, 5, and he will score. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Boom. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Gets it to Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Give it to me.
And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Yeah, go ahead and quit. I figured.